This is Mark Hamill, everybody.
This is a dream come true for me. Even before I remember watching television, they would bring comic strips and lay them on my doorstep. I couldn't read, but I loved the pictures. And I always dreamed I'd be a cartoonist when I grew up. You know, cutting out peanut strips, the women in Little Abner. A few fellow travelers out there. I'm going to try and save my voice. Basically, this is a story of a man trying to discover why, at this advanced age, he is still so enamored of something everyone else tells him he should have outgrown many moons ago. So I feel like I can't really do a documentary about the ComicCon, just a Ken Burns Civil War kind of thing about what we all love so much. But I did feel, can you hear me? Because tonight, you all are a character in this film. And let me tell you something. For years, people would say to me, because they know I'm a fan, they know I read and have even written a few comics and was a fan way before anything I did that was connected to science fiction as an actor. The Joker or Luke or Amazing Stories. And that was, if you saw the Amazing Stories, I couldn't believe, I'm reading this thing going, I can't believe this. Everyone says, oh, that was written about you. But here's what's really special about this. Mostly every part in this movie, speaking role, are being played by people that really mean something to me. People that I've worked with and people that I really love. I call them the most talented, brilliant actors you've never heard of. And I'm talking about people like Billy West. Yes. And they're all going to come out here. It's not, I mean, we're going to have a portion here for you because I think you deserve a show. So they're going to perform for you, Billy West, Jess Harnell, Roger Rose, Jim Cummings, Rob Paulson, Maurice LaMarche. I mean, they're hundreds of your favorite cartoon characters, and they're all going to come out here and we're going to have a lot of fun. You know what? One more thing I would say is the Comic-Con has been so good to me. They knew I came to Comic-Con way before George's movies, way before, playing Batman's arch nemesis. So, listen, I really want to do the laugh. Yes. But one thing that they said to me, and it altered my character, because originally I was going to be a filmmaker embittered because he was fired as second unit director on Free Willy 5. And it's actually satirizing movies when, in fact, what I wanted to talk about was comic books. And when I went to the con, they had reservations. They said, we don't want you in the costume competition because we want to protect the patrons. They want to express themselves. We don't want you doing Trekkies and making snarky remarks about whatever. I said, that's so not me. If anything, I am you. Goo goo gajoob. And it made me go back and rethink the whole thing. And that's why I became sort of a doppelganger for Peter David here. That's not even fair. It's like early Roy Thomas. He's a high school teacher who supplements his income with a mail-order Golden Age comic book service. He sells a couple of comic book stories and has not been to a con since I'm basing it on the first con I ever went to was the Ambassador Hotel in the early 70s. Anybody remember that one? It was like 15, 16 dealers, one 16-millimeter projector. And the only reason I went is in the college newspaper. I went, wow, they're showing Metropolis and M and Things to Come, all these movies I'd never seen except in Famous Monsters. Stills. So off I went. And, you know, that was a turning point because I saw all of these comic books. How many times have you seen the people going, oh, I had that one and that one and that one? What happened? My mom threw them away. It's about the passion and the love that we have for these, what my dad called funny books. So have fun. I know you're going to love what you see. When we finish with this thing, it's going to be the biggest love letter to us, ever. Because they have said for years, aren't those sci-fi fans kind of weird? And I say, look, you know, if they are so in touch with their fantasy life, they probably save thousands of dollars in therapy. Have fun!
Mark Hamill, ladies and gentlemen. A man who's one of the marvelous stars of Futurama, Ren, Stimpy, and so many cartoons, the great Billy West.
Last see you at dinner?
I think it was dinner last night, wasn't
Oh, that was a good dinner.
Remember Jeffrey Dahmer's wonderful book, My Dinner Was Andre?
No such thing as old jokes, just new audience.
I'm not here to cause a sensation. Talking about my my peer group.
All right, Billy, stay up here. We're going to bring all you up at the same time. Our next guest, ladies and gentlemen, of course you've seen him and heard him on Animaniacs, Butt Ugly Martians, so many things. Jess Harnell, the great Jess Harnell. Come on up, Jess. And then we're going to get all these guys up here together. There he is, Jess. Stickler.
Hello, my name is Ozzy Osbourne. How are you? I just want to say that I think you're all freaking mad, you know, but I'm glad to see you. Let's get crazy, all right?
Look, it's Mr. Microphone. Just kidding.
Jess Harnell. Thank you, Jess. And this wonderful gentleman, you know him, of course, from VH1, from a number of motion pictures, including, of course, Ski Patrol, the great Roger Rose. Roger! Many, many great cartoon voices.
Why, thank you, Gary. Yes, Gary Owens, ladies and gentlemen.
Gary rocks!
Gary does rock. He's not the real thing. He's an animatron at Disneyland, and you'll be seeing him weekly. Thank you, Gary. You know, sometimes I look at you people, you make me mad. I'd like to come to your house, sniff your wallpaper. So we also are going to bring up in a couple minutes the biggest names in animation. I'm talking big time. SpongeBob SquarePants is here, ladies and gentlemen. Winnie the Pooh. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my God. Pinky and the Brain. Hi-yo.
Brainless. We're brainless.
Richard Simmons. No, I'm wrong about that. I'm sorry about that. All right. I just love him. So, Scott Zacharin, ladies and gentlemen, who just, what, you going to talk? Ladies and gentlemen, the big cheese, the head of Creative Light Pictures. He's the man. He's the legend. Let's hear it for Scott Zacharin.
Also, I want to introduce one of our character actors. We're going to be, during the movie, we're going to have a bunch of our character actors, but one of our character actors who's kind of a legend in the comic book industry, I had to get him up here on the panel. Peter David's over there.
Hold on, okay, the one voice I do. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and everybody, welcome to the San Diego ComicCon!
Also, I'm about to announce that we are going to be doing a new movie with these guys right here. It's an animated movie that has is in production. Mark is actually going to be the narrator. It's called Aero Troopers. We're going to show you a quick, first time ever exclusive clip of this film. It has none of their voices yet because we didn't do that part.
Do you know something, Scott Zacharian?
What's
I've
that?
never seen any of these movies you make, but I hear
They're marvelous. I hear they're just wonderful.
You're not alone.
Well,
Okay.
You look so sensitive, and that's what I love about you. I do.
Let's roll the tape.
He is truly a legend. I'm going to bring up all these people, but I have to say, I've known this man since I'm 18 years old, and the charges were lifted. No. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Gary used to be a priest. Isn't that what you're saying, Ron?
Yes, that's right.
I don't make the news. I just report it.
Knock it off.
Right.
He is truly a legend, and we are honored to have him here.
Indeed.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here.
Roger Ramjet.
Gary Owens.
Yes. First person I want to bring up also, there's all these great people here. So
my God, you
We'll
guys.
do voices and you can ask questions. Tom Kenny, who you may know as SpongeBob SquarePants, Mr. Show, and he's in our movie, Mr. Tom Kenny, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Kenny!
I want you to be very honest. How many people are here just because you've been walking around all day and your feet hurt and you need a place to sit down? Don't humor us. All right. Well, thanks. Does anybody know why we're here? We're just farting around. That's what we're doing. And you're all here and we're all a part of it.
Sorry.
Wait, I can do it better.
Wait till Maurice gets up here.
The great thing about us is that we're actually making money doing the same stupid junk you did when you were in second grade. Okay, Billy, here's your check. Don't spend it all in one place. Thanks very much, and that's all I have to say.
Hey, Tom. You know, it's amazing how much Tom looks like Buddy Holly.
That's right.
Have you noticed? Now, you've seen pictures of Buddy Holly. He looks exactly like Buddy Holly. The way Buddy looks today.
Don't be cruel.
Nobody's allowed.
The next gentleman we're bringing up is one of the giants in our industry. He is Winnie the Pooh. He is Tigger. He is the Tasmanian Devil. He is Jim Cummings.
Hey,
He is in the bathroom.
All right.
He's also the voice of every movie
Here he
promo
comes.
that you've ever heard.
Jimmy Cummings.
Jim Cummings.
The tall people got to sit
I
in the
just
back.
sneak in. I didn't know. I thought I wasn't going to be up here for another hour. Oh, bother. I was this close to a clean getaway, but they keep pulling me back. So what are you going to do? And if Taz were here, he'd say, it's really great to... all of you. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even see my name. I think I should be... Oh, is that okay?
Yeah, pull up a chair,
I thought I was
Jim.
off duty.
Don't you want Jim up here?
No, I just thought I was off duty.
We need Jim.
Roger.
I'll be in the cheap seats.
Here's your name. Here's your name.
Yeah.
Jim.
here, Jim.
Jim, here's your name.
Wait, Roger, can I do the next intro? Would you mind?
Please, baby.
All right, this next guy we're going to bring up is not only one of the absolute... See? I love him.
And he's so cute, too.
The next guy we're going to bring up is not only one of the greats of the voiceover industry and has been on every cartoon known to man.
He is also my big brother from Animaniacs. I have the privilege of calling this man family. I am Wacko, he is Yakko. Let's say hello to Rob Paulson.
Hey, yeah, look at all the people. I get paid American dollars for that. Thank you so much. This is really, honest to God, this is like,
Yeah.
this is so great to be on this this same
dais here with all these incredible, great people. We've all worked together at various times, and we've done time together at various times. And
in various ways.
It really, truly is a joy. Thank you so much for coming out here. We're going to have a really good time,
and thank you so much again, and hello, ComicCon. Nice to see you.
Rob Paulson.
Rob Paulson, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Rob, for dressing up. All right. I know. And now, what would Pinky be without the brain? Ladies and gentlemen, Maurice LaMarche!
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Well, I think so, Brain, but if Jimmy cracks corn and nobody cares, why does he keep doing it?
No, Pinky, our plan for world domination. We have harnessed all this great voiceover power to create a cartoon which will cause all of you to come under our sway, allowing us to be ushered into the White House and therefore take over the world.
Thanks for, I want to thank Mark Hamill for asking me to be here tonight. My name is Maurice, and I am an alcoholic.
Nice going.
Where's the high Maurice? Thank you very much. And also a recovering stand-up comedian, and I'm not going to take too much time here. I just want to say, I was listening to the news today and watching it, and all these old fart actors are going to put something through Congress now that they want ageism to come to an end in Hollywood, because nobody's hiring people over 40 or 50, and I just have two words for them. Voiceovers.
Nobody can hear you get old, nobody can hear you get fat.
No, you don't.
Thanks a lot.
I'm Squad Patrol, and he is one of the big heroes in our fine movie, the legendary, the handsome, the suave, the boner, Darren Norris.
As you can tell, I'm here for security reasons. I thought it was a SWAT panel. Contrary to popular opinion, I'm a fairy! But that's not for publication, Timmy.
Hi, Darren. Did we miss anybody? Yes, he got rear-ended yesterday, and he's on painkillers, which we all want to borrow. Right. And so an extra hand for Darren for showing up.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Wow. And he'll be selling drugs in the lobby.
Yeah, that's right.
Darren is
pure
the
coffee.
Wild card. The wild card of the panel.
That's it, baby. I also want to mention Billy is, doing Bugs Bunny for Warner Brothers, and you want to talk a little bit about that?
They're doing some short subjects. They're reviving the old cartoons before the movies. And, when you're coming in with your popcorn and stuff.
Tell me the yellow end.
Oh, here's a story for you. You all saw Spider-Man, of course. How about that actor, J. Jonah Jameson, the actor that played him?
Right, yes.
All right, listen to this. I've worked with him on several occasions, but there was one time when Oz was a new program on HBO. I hadn't seen it yet. I flew back to New York, and my wife said, you got to watch Oz. Have you not seen Oz? I go, no, I haven't. I'm looking forward to it. She said, there's this one guy in the prison, and he is no actor. He's drawing upon something very, very deep and dark. And I said, you're kidding me? And she's like, look at his choices. Those are not like actor choices. That's real psycho stuff. And then comes up the scene, because they show everything a million times on HBO. I'm watching and watching. She goes, here, watch. Look, right there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. And I go, I know that guy. She goes, you do? I go, yeah, he's the yellow M&M.
Billy,
but he played J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man. That's J.K. Simmons.
There you go. I'm going to have Billy do something that I don't know if he's done it before you before, but back in 1983, I was looking over a list of people on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood, which is a very prestigious thing. And I noticed that the Three Stooges did not have a star, despite the fact they've been stars forever. So I sponsored them got them a star. We had like 10,000 people at the event. And it was such a magic moment. I had Milton Berle come out, Jamie Farr, Henry Gibson.
All the Hollywood squares, in other words.
Everybody on the Hollywood squares. Remember when Kate
Circle
Smith...
gets the square.
No, Kate Smith, Orson Welles, and Dom DeLuise were on the top square, and it fell in and killed everybody below. But the reason I bring this up, I wanted Billy to do the Three Stooges for you, because I've been a Three Stooges fan forever, and I'm so pleased. I hope you are too. Billy, do a few Stooges for us.
Oh, okay.
Go, Bill.
Hey, Mo, it's a whorehouse. Good, pick out two. Hey, Mo, I pissed on my shoe. Hey, Mo, I broke your Pesach dishes. Why, you idiot? Come here. This is the meat. This is the dairy. Hey, you missed one, Mo. No, I didn't.
I think
Billy West, ladies and gentlemen.
We all learned how to hit people with frying pans and stick your fingers in someone's eyes thanks to the Three Stooges.
Here we have questions, and I see you guys here. Before we would be remiss, we need some beauty on this panel, other than you, Mr. Owens, of course.
Yes, thank you.
He was in the Fantastic Four as Sue Storm. Miss Laurie Ellen.
Hubba, what a dame.
It's not all just for boys. Did you guys ever watch the Fantastic Four? You know, Sue Richards, the Invisible Woman. So we had a really funny story about that because one day the director gave us a tape to listen to, you know, how we were doing. He was sort of giving us a report card. But it was before all the sound effects and all that stuff was put in and it was all mixed. And so anything that happens in an action cartoon just sounds like, Reed, get down from there. I'm trying to get you. Anyway, it all sounded like we were constipated the entire series. The other thing is I get to, once in a blue moon, well, I did get to chase after SpongeBob as Pearl the Whale and say, "Yo, SpongeBob, I love you." And that's it.
There's
Enjoy.
nothing like
Thank you so
interspecies
much for
romance.
sticking around.
Laurie Allen, ladies and gentlemen. Take a bow. Take two bows, please, actually. I'm a lonely man.
Do you think a vertebrate and an invertebrate could make it together?
So, folks, if you could address who you'd like to ask the question so they can run to the podium over there. You, sir, first.
Yes, I have a question for the two gentlemen who do Pinky and the Brain. Have you guys ever thought about doing an actual full-length movie?
Oh, yeah, as a matter of fact, let's get Gary Owens to finance it.
We're looking
You
for
know,
investors here
I'm so
tonight.
glad you asked that question because we don't have
Quiet,
a star
Pinky.
either. Oh, sorry, Gary.
It must be inordinately taxing to be such a boob.
You have no idea.
I don't know, what do you know about a Pinky and
You
the
know,
Brain movie?
honestly, Peter Hastings, who actually just, Jess was just in the Country Bears movie.
Who's that little bear?
Yeah.
That's my big moment.
Yeah, Peter Hastings, who directed the Country Bears movie that's out now, was the guy that basically created Pinky and the Brain, and I think...
With Tom Ruger.
With Tom Ruger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Tom. And from what I understand, actually I saw Peter about a month ago, and he said he still has an idea for one. Whether or not it'll get made, of course, is anybody's guess, but it's nice to see that people still remember us. Thank you very much.
Every time they do they've actually, Steven Spielberg has asked for not one but two screen tests through DreamWorks for a mouse movie, and we think he's got Pinky and the Brain in the back of his mind, but he every time that happens, he makes something else. He made what was it? The one with the Mouse Hunt.
Oh yeah.
And that was apparently off of a screen test to see if he could do a CGI Pinky in the Brain, and then the next time he did it, Stuart Little came about. So, we can't be too far behind. Next one will be two little white mice in one movie. So
This
let's hope.
business isn't big enough for that many mice, I don't mind telling you.
I'm telling you, this is mouseism, Pinky.
Yes, it is.
We're being discriminated against.
I don't give a rat's...
Great state.